Folks, this is the 71 cuda side market patch and how I did it. So basically what I did was I measured from this body line to basically this line, the indentation of where the side marker line goes, and that was what, 2 inches if I'm not mistaken. And then I measured from about the most flattest part I could, well, I can't say the flattest part, like, so that went up about somewhere like right here where the curve is, and then I measured from here to here just to get a rough estimate of how many inches this is apart. But you really couldn't use that, so honestly this is probably your best way of doing it. And this is about 2 inches from the middle, so as you can see right here, it's a big ass hole now because I cut out the original 71 side marker that was there, and basically I'm gonna use this to make the patch panel to cover that up. And I measured from this body line the same way I did up there and got my 2 inches. So I'm just gonna put it from here. They're about the same. Looking at pictures, the side marker lights are about the same from the bumper here on the 71s. I mean the 72 through 74. So I was like, I just went off that as a reference, but I pushed it in probably a little bit more, just so it had, because it looks like that might be a bit too close. So I push it in, say probably about 1 inch or 2, but you'll see once I weld it in and done. First I'm just gonna tack it, but before all that, you already know I'm gonna hit it with the weld through primer. And also I'm gonna hit this with a weld through primer. But here's basically how it looks. It's not fully seated, but you get the idea how it's gonna be once I tack it in. But once I tack it in, I'm gonna come back and show you how it looks. But like I said, I'm gonna hit it with a weld through primer, and I'll be back. All right, so here it is. It's not my best weld because, like I said, my welder's still in the shop. So my friend let me borrow his Craftsman, and I'm honestly gonna say this weld is not as good as my Hobart. The trigger is real hard, so it's kind of hard to get a good feel. I don't know, I'm somewhat doing a review of this at the same time while I'm using it, so I have to get used to it. But I'm doing little tacks, as you can see. I tacked it in. It looks pretty good. I know y'all like, damn, look at this big ass hole he has here and all these little holes. Don't worry, I got a little piece of metal that I'm gonna use to fill it in, so I ain't really worrying too much about that. It will look good. And one thing else, don't be scared to use Bondo, because best believe everybody in the business uses it. So there will be Bondo here to cover up the work. But yeah, this is how I did a 71 cuda patch on a 72 through 74 cuda. I mean, it looks about the same. I don't know if you can see down there. It's probably too dark, but it's about right. It looks even. I know it looks all whacked up, like the hell, but don't worry guys or gals, it's gonna be right once I fill in the little spots with a little piece of metal. Then I grind it down, Bondo it. It's gonna look brand new, like it belongs there. But once I finish this side, I have to do this side, the other patch. And also take note, see how this has that little indentation here? That in the rear goes backwards. See, that goes backwards. This indentation goes backwards. And the front, it goes reverse. It goes frontwards. See this little indentation right here? On the front fenders, they go forward, and the rear quarter panel, it goes this way. Bam. So that's how it is. I got my welder back. It's not as good as my Hobart, but you'll get the job done. I'm gonna have to get used to it, because at the shop I put it at, it's like, guy told me it's like he's 20 deep. So I was like, damn, God knows how long mine's gonna take. So in order for me to get this thing done, be able to weld and paint the car, I had to borrow my friend's welder, which ain't all that good, but hey, I'll get the job done. But yeah, let me know what you think. All right, peace.